After a long day teaching her 31 fourth graders, Brenna often finds herself dining at home with her family. But when she has the luxury of going out, there's not a better spot than her choice in Oakland. It's a place for guilt-free indulgence that's sure to leave her feeling healthy and cared for after her meal. With monthly cooking and nutrition workshops, this is Café Umami.
I used to work for the biotech company, and I used to be a scientist. And then in the meantime, I just have a chance to work in the Japanese cuisine. And I was really into this kind of whole food and nutritionally dense cooking. I want to serve the food which is beneficial to the community and make us healthy. So our food is really humble, and our food is basically grain bed. We choose brown rice because brown rice has a lot of fiber and mineral in there, and also all the delicious toppings, sauerkraut and mushroom and kale and bulldog pickle, and also most of our food has a fermented product is in there. Lactic fermentation, it's not a recent thing. I mean, we thousands of years of history. Those kind of small bacterium is producing a lot of micronutrients. Having food here every day, and we can feel the difference.
What's a mushroom coffee?
Mushroom coffee. First time customer coming in and look at our menu. What is that? What is that? And can you give me a sample?
Can I add some avocado on it?
Most of our customer base is pretty loyal. I'm so grateful to have this great neighborhood and community support. And I'm so grateful for that.
All right, first off, I just think we all have to raise a glass to the fact that you have 31 fourth graders.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers
Right?
to that.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
We got to drink
you.
up on that one.
Appreciate that.
Yes, so when you go out, you want to just take a load off, right?
First of all, it
Relax.
happens very rarely.
Right.
And then second, it's got to be good. So I found Café Umami. I was on maternity leave, actually. Okay. And my friend, one of my co-teachers, was like, hey, there's this place down the hill from your house. Let me take you to lunch. And so I walked down with said newborn, and it was amazing. I mean, it's this hole-in-the-wall place. I've walked past it a gazillion times. Never knew it was there. And I was blown away. I'd never had anything like it before. And growing up in Oakland, I have a lot of different kinds of food, and the flavors and just the depth, and it was just very different and delicious.
And what do you get?
So, my go-to, I get a mochi muffin, and then I like a cup of coffee. They have high wire coffee from Emeryville, which I love, which they have so many different kinds of coffee. They have like a mushroom coffee, they have a bone broth coffee, they have caffeinated, not caffeinated, brothy.
Yeah. I love it. And Tiffany, what did you start with?
We actually tried the Miso Latte. Yeah, which was, they were so nice too. Yeah. When we went to order it, she said, well, let me know if you don't like it. She just was like, it's a little bit of a taste, but it definitely tasted like a creamy miso with a little bit of foam on top. It was really good. Yeah. It was different. They were sold out of mochi muffins. We went around noon on a Sunday. They were sold out already, and I was like, so I was pretty bummed about that. And then we also got the sweet joke. The joke is like a porridge, and so it kind of has a little bit of that softer texture, but then it was really brightened up by the raspberries and blueberries, I think, with the sunflower seeds and a little bit of coconut, and so it just like really was very flavorful, very bold. And my husband got the umami bowl, which was very fishy.
What did you think with the sardines?
But he thought it was really filling, and he really enjoyed it.
Right. Yeah. Well, what juke do you usually get?
Yeah, so every topping you can have is a rice bowl or a juke or a salad, and some of them you can get on a toast. I like the juke because I like that creamy, like porridge consistency. And so the power juke is one that has their homemade sausage and some egg, and then they always add in like the pickled vegetables, exactly, and their tahini sauce that I love. And then they have a really good hot sauce that you can add on top.
And what did you have?
Well, so we actually also got the sweet juk, and I loved it. But the other thing that we got that I really loved was the veggie power bowl.
Yes.
I don't know, I just thought this is such a smart dish. Like, it was thoughtfully produced. Mine came with tempeh. There was pickled red cabbage, burdock root, kale, avocado slices, and just kind of like beautifully fanned out pieces of avocado. And the brown rice was mixed with this tahini sauce.
And they're real believers there in fermented foods.
Yeah.
And the health reasoning behind it.
Exactly. I like the kimchi toast, where they have the Acme bread and then they have their homemade kimchi on top.
And I love that you could take home like a vegetarian
Yes.
kimchi. And
Yeah, a lot of
like
the
other
things you can
fermented
take
products.
to go. Yeah.
And I also appreciated that this was a restaurant that was trying to nourish you. You know, like they're on the same block of MacArthur Boulevard with the fast food giants, and this is like the little drummer boy that is just like, this is what we're serving because it's good for you and we care about our community. But I actually had the medicinal tea, which I thought was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually think it staved off a coming cold.
Exactly.
And I left there feeling like, you know, just kind of thinking about how innovative this restaurant was, and also feeling light and healthy.
And do you feel like you got value?
I do. I mean, I feel like you get a big bang for your buck. You can walk away spending $20 and have a 3-course meal. And as a teacher in Oakland, I find that exceptionally helpful. Yeah.
What about you?
I thought it was great value. I really did. I mean, and I thought they were so unpretentious about their food. Yeah.
All right, Brenna, your restaurant, give us a quick summary.
So for a special hole-in-the-wall Oakland treat that makes you feel warm and cozy and full, that's Café Umami.
Okay, and Pooja.
I think it's a local gem that is serving healthy food without tasting like health food.
All right, Tiffany.
I think a great local place with adventurous, unique flavors, but be sure to get there early for the mochi muffins.
If you would like to try Café Umami, it's located on MacArthur Boulevard at Fruitvale in Oakland. It's open for breakfast and lunch every day, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $15.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by the following sponsors.
Cooking is the first kind of love you know. It was starting when I was a child, with my grandmother doing fresh pasta, and now I transmit it to all the guests. It's something made specially for them.
Oceana Cruises, proud sponsor of Check Please Bay Area.
It's the national recognition for healthcare equality. It's 1,000 things, big and small. Sutter Health.
The Bay Area airport that's close and reliable. iFlyOAK.com. Total Wine & More offering more than 8,000 wines, 2,500 beers, and 3,000 spirits. Total Wine & More now with 9 Bay Area locations. TotalWine.com.
At Redwood Credit Union, we help people achieve their financial goals together, offering customized full-service personal and business banking for the North Bay and San Francisco. Redwood Credit Union.